Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit different this morning. I'm looking at the screenshots that I took of the top-down analysis. I'm going to go back to the first one here, the 1 hour chart. I haven't actually placed any trades yet this morning, so I think it's helpful if I can talk it out. So I'm finding my mind is getting a little bit scrambled in the analyzation process, and like, how do you trade, in what direction, and where do you get in? It's like mind-boggling sometimes. You can overanalyze and get brain fried. So let me give it a shot here. The main reason that I'm especially that way this morning is I've been kind of going back and looking through my old videos and looking at the good trades versus the bad trades, and kind of like, what is the qualifications of that. So anyway, it's not even 9 o'clock yet on this chart, and starting the day with just under $49,000. All right, I did make a trade overnight last night on my phone, and I made 108. So that brought up my balance and cut off my losses a little bit of yesterday. So that was nice. All right, so what I'm seeing here, of course, we've had a downturn, and we've had a couple days where we've had great big downturns. The last low that we made was right here. That was yesterday. It formed a new low. It's off the screen, but I mean, clearly it has gone there before because we've up to this point. But anyway, it is downturning, and this morning we had a CPI report come out about 20 minutes ago or so, 8:30. All right, so it looks like perhaps it went up and it reached a resistance level here. And this time I grabbed the 30-minute chart as well. You can look at the MACD. It's also gaining momentum. The RSI didn't really gain a lot of momentum. It just went up. But yeah, it's been pretty flat right through here. It's been about the same, I'd say. So it looks like maybe we've had our rise and now it's hit resistance level again. And it's generally downturning, so until we see a really good reason to think that it's going up, which would probably be when it breaks through this resistance level right through here. And so I marked that one because I think it's important. It seems to be where the price is interacting with it. All right, when we get to the 15-minute chart, you can see that we did break through the resistance level here through the SMA on the 15-minute chart here. So it's possible that this is going to act as a resistance level. This to me kind of looks like we are at a resistance level and perhaps dropping. And as we zoom in, the first few charts here looked like it was going up. But as we zoom in, we can kind of see that we're starting to lose that momentum already. And so the first trade I was thinking of, I hadn't actually put it in yet. I'm only on the 5-minute chart. And so these are kind of the levels that I'm seeing. This is above the peak, and this is at the SMA here. And that is a huge trade, huge amount. So, and that's not surprising for the 5-minute chart. So when we zoom in a little bit, we can kind of tweak it and choose different levels. Haven't quite done that yet here. The CPI report came out here, and you can kind of see on the 1-minute chart here, there's a wick on both the top and the bottom. So that's not real strong. So yes, it did go up, and it reached it again, but it will be interesting to see how it interacts with this right through here. All right, I think that was my last slide, and here you can see I've adjusted my my trade amounts here. This is still way too big. So anyway, let me go out to the main chart, the trading chart. Okay, that's interesting. So, all right, so I was saying that this is a really interesting level right through here. This is the live chart right through here, all right? If it breaks past and goes below that, I'd say that the likelihood of dropping down to here is pretty good. It's going to retest that level. I might actually bring that up around there. But yeah, that's looking like it might be dropping. And if I do that, I don't want to be in, past that point there. So I could jump in here. Let me zoom in just a little bit more so I can fine tune it. So it would be a big risk if I got in here because I don't know if it's dropping or not yet. It still seems to be holding up support right through there. And this is a big recovery. So, yeah, and look at that MACD. Looks like it's maybe recovering a little bit. But then it hits that and starts to drop again. I think I'm going to try it. This is a pretty good place. All right, I'm in. We're going to go for 20 bucks here because I'm not sure yet that it's going to drop below that. Excuse me, not 20, 200. We're going to take all the risk off the table here. Yeah, the MACD is kind of concerning there. Ooh, looks like it's going to get it. Nope, so close. Let me raise that up just a couple ticks. Yeah, I think it might be heading up. All right, so we're going to just try to get out here. All right, so that made a little bit. Let's see how much it made. I don't know if it tells me. Okay, yeah, there we go. So 178? No, I don't think so. I am going to go out and bring up my account and then we can look at that. Okay, so yeah, the one that I made last night, yeah, 9:08 p.m. I made 112. And then this morning I made 75. You know what? I don't think the commissions are taken out of this. That's interesting. Because yeah, that's not jiving with my balance that I know. All right. Anyway, let's go back to trading again. Okay. So it went up. Now it looks like it's dropping again. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Yeah, that does look like it's going to be dropping. I think we want to get into a short position. So we'll get that set up, and that's pretty decent. All right, now I'm in. Look at the MACD on the 5-minute chart versus the 1. I think that this is not as important as those longer term ones. Let's look at the 15 as well. Yeah. We want to be cautious. But yes, I think it probably will be dropping. All right, put it there instead. All right, let's see what happens. Looking good. It's pretty solidly breaking through that support level of sorts. It's acting more like a resistance level in what I'm seeing. That's looking really good. It's 9:17. This will be my last trade because I need to leave here shortly. So the SMA is right there. So I think actually lowering that stop a bit is a better idea. Starting to doubt myself. Oops. Well, I just got stopped out. So let's go see how much that lost. 125. All right. Yeah, that's unfortunate too. I think I need to do that again. 120. It's struggling to drop. I lowered it because it really seems like if it is going to be dropping, it's most likely going to get down to that point. And the opening bell is soon. So the problem is it is struggling to drop. Hasn't quite decided that yet. Let's look at that MACD. Okay, that's good. That's looking better. There's a part of me that thinks I should just raise this up and just get back my losses from the last one because it's not going to go below that. And then there's another part of me that says, no, I think it's ready to drop big time. I think I will at least take all the risk off the table since it's so close to the opening bell. Which will be just fine if it continues to drop here. Oh, it's so tempting to move that stop back up again. So I don't get stopped out. I hate getting stopped out. But there it is. The other thing I suppose I could do is go over to the MES and scale it back, because we're looking at a possible 20-point drop. Is there reason to think that it's going to? I mean, that's like an $850 trade there. If I can get in a good place, I think it might be worth it. It's not good to hold it over the opening bell, but yeah. Yeah, I really think it's going to be dropping. How about this trade? The rule is to not hold it over the opening bell. Okay, so what is the evidence that it's going up? Still downtrending, still holding that as a resistance level. MACD is heading up here, but it's below the average. The RSI is on average. It's hit a kind of consolidation area right through here. I'm going to put an alert in there because that's another support area that it might hit and bounce off of. Yep, I think it's a good idea. 3 minutes to the opening bell. It's really looking like it's going to drop. I don't know if it'll jump up there and get my order filled or not. We'll have to just see. That would be lovely. And MACD is just like barely. Ooh, okay. There we go. All right, I'm in. 2 minutes to the opening bell. I'm going to lock in a little bit of profit here and get stopped out. Okay, well. Whew, okay, all right. This is a little stressful. Let me go out and look at my chart. Okay, well, I made 87 bucks and 50 cents there. So my loss is still bigger than my biggest gain. What's it gonna do? Oh my goodness. All right, let's do it again. All right, I'm in. I think I need to have it up here. Oh, too late. Well, shucks. So that one was 162. Oh boy. Ooh, and it's going up. Look at that. All right. Interesting. Wow. It's retesting that level again. Huh. Is it going to go up further? There's a big drop. See, I could have lost 325 if I'd placed that order. Nope, no, it's dropping. Okay. Oof. So what about this then? Wow, that is really volatile. Now it's going back up again. It doesn't know where it's going. Oh my word. All right. Okay. All right, 175 on that one. So at least that's a bigger trade. So what am I at for the day? Oh, golly. I think the easiest way to figure that out is just by writing down the dollar amounts here. So 49,019.67, and I started off the day at 48,995. I made 23 bucks. Oh goodness. Oop. Okay, maybe I'll get a second chance out of here. Keep dropping. Nice. Oh, beautiful. All right, hopefully that's not too close. Yes. That's interesting. It filled before the candle formed. All right, that's better. All right, so now we're talking about how much here? $49,465.31. So that would be $469.48 in profit, and that is a huge recover candle. I'm going to close this really quick so I'm not tempted to trade anymore. All right. Whew. So that looks good. I've made more good trades than bad. And of course, my biggest one now is bigger than my biggest loss. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. But the one I made after hours last night, so I'm not going to count that one. So that's 7 trades. And out of those 7 trades, not including that one, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good ones. So that is a good trading day. Oh my goodness. It's a little nerve-wracking. All right. It's interesting how you can fight it back and forth, and then all of a sudden, boom, you made a good trade. And you're at a balance that is good. But yeah. Alrighty. That was kind of a long video. I apologize. But I didn't have a lot of time to make a video this morning because I got to go here shortly. So I'm just going to call that good. I will talk to you on the other side.